Asivagam se, united under Tamil Shiva. Hello.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, Dhiral.
Yeah, Zubair. How are you?
Fine, fine. How are you?
I'm fine. Yeah. So,
Yes.
are you coming for the first time in this room?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Okay. Actually, this room is Asivagam First Siddha. Asivagam is basically a Tamil way of life. A stands for God or soul. Sivan or Jivan means DNA. Agam means inside. So basically, Asivagam means nafs. In Arabic, it is called nafs. And in Tamil it is called Asivagam. In Hebrew it is called Nafes. So everything is within us. So that's what its religion is all about. And first Siddha is the first man whom God taught by pen, giving information on all subject, including the Sirat al Mustaqim, chapter 96, verse 1 to 5. So this is what we are. This room is all about. Yeah, Zubair.
Uh, Good to hear that. So, the title, Who is a Hindu? Right. So, can you just enlighten us on that?
Yes, as per Asivagam, it is the first Siddha and the first Khalifa or the first Shivan. In Tamil language, Shivam means God omnipotent, and Shivan, when you put N, it means Khalifa or administrator, God representative on the earth. And Islam is basically based on Khalifa system. Now, this is one way of life, and spirituality is there. We sit in meditation, we activate our kundalini, we get connected with our soul, we get connected with our DNA. So this is the through meditation is it possible? So now coming to then if you read Quran or read the Bible also, and even the Tamil literature, it talks about a deluge, Noah flood. And after Noah flood, there were another group of people, and then later on, you see the first priestly class was introduced by the Persian Empire after the fall of the Babylonian Empire. There are three ideologies. If you read Surah Fatiha, you will come to note there are three ideology. Guide us to the straight path, the path whom you have blessed, not the part who are under the rod, and the people who went astray. So there are three groups of people. And Hindu is a person who stands behind a priest, Maulana, Alim, Rabbi, any organization which stands behind the priest and seeks salvation through man, like how Brahmins, when they came here in India, they were rejected because India is basically this is the birthplace of Islam, and they believe in Khalifa or Shivan system. So Brahmanism was rejected, and all the priestly class, whether it be Hinduism, Christianity, or even in Shia, Sufi, Sunni, Wahhabi, whoever is having the priests, they all come under the category of Hinduism. So, so this is the definition of a Hindu. Yeah.
So, you mean to say that uh, Hinduism is a religion,
See,
right?
Hindu is an ideology. It's an ideology where man gives salvation, moksha. Brahmin used to give moksha, and then say the same principle was later adopted by other invaders, like Persian introduced Brahminism into India, but they were rejected right from the beginning. And then all the invaders who have come here, they brought the same principle of Brahminism, and under different label they have the Christianity brought in church. Pope and the invaders from Sultan from Turkey, they introduce Molvi Maulanas. So all these priestly class are basically fall under the category of Hinduism.
Okay. So, the you mean to say that Persia, in Persia there were people who used to worship fire. You must be aware of the uh, medieval era
Yes, yes,
of
yes.
it. So, because they used to worship fire, they introduced Brahmanism in India. You're saying that Brahmanism is a branch of an ideology which has been born in Persia and brought up in India, right?
Yes, actually, that's why after the fall of the Babylonian Empire, that is 550 BC, if you check the history, even if you see the social structure of Babylonian Sumerian civilization, there is no priest in that. You will find king, middle class, and the slaves. There are three professions. Okay, and then later on, these when the Persian came to power, one of the what you say in social structure priest was introduced, and that's why we have Brahmin, Kshatri, Vaishya, Shudra, Sheikh, Brahmin, all that four varna system was introduced earlier. Under the Babylonian system, they had only three varna, that is the king, the merchant, and the slaves. So you can check it in social structure of Mediterranean people, the Sumerian, Babylonian. Yeah.
But the Sumerians are much before. So what we have the Sumerian tablets, right?
No,
As
I'm talking about Zubair. That, let's the social structure, because in Quran chapter 49 verse 13, Adam children, their social structure, they were divided into Shubha wa Kabail. Chapter 49 verse 13, Adam children were divided into what? Shubha wa Kabail, department of work. And when the population increased, they make another tribe. So Earth started with different departments of work. So if you check the Kemite civilization, you will find different ranks are there with profession. If you see the Tamil South Indian India culture, they have different department of work. So this is the one group of people. The other group of people came after Noah flood. They are called Sumerian, Babylonian. Their social structure is basically three was there: administrator, slaves, and the middle class. Three social structures were there. But after the fall of the Babylonian Empire, because of the Caucasian settlers, they introduced the fourth Varna, that is Brahminism. So now all the religion, whether it be Christianity, Islam, Shia, Sufi, Sunni, Wahhabi, they all are having that four Varna system. So that's what I'm telling, that there are three systems. Even Quran says, "Na, guide us to the straight path." That is one system. The part whom you have blessed, that is the one system. Then second is the astray part, and the people under rot. So altogether there are three systems. So a person, a Hindu, Brahminism was came later on, priestly class. So this system is being now being used by the Jewish syndicate of traders, and all over the world you will find the same system. And everyone who stands behind the priest is a Hindu.
okay, so basically, uh, the okay, if we talk about Islam, you as rightly portrayed and put forward your point that there are three differentiation in human category, which is clearly shown in Surah Al-Fatiha, right? So there's a these are the issues which has been highlighted, and Siratul Mustaqim start from the uh, so these are the issues. What is the solution? Then the solution start from the chapter second. Okay,
No, the
Surah.
chapter second also gives three groups of definition.
Okay,
The one group of people who believes in all books, all messengers, and that's what the Indian traditions are following. They believe in all books, all messengers, angels, and day of judgment, and all that they are believing. Second group of the people are these people, whether you want them or do not want them, they will not believe. Okay, these are the second group of people. Third group of people are the hypocrites, who says that they want to bring change in the system. They don't want to follow the tradition way of life. If you read it, you will get some point over there. So again, there are three groups of people, and there are people who says, the question asks, why don't you follow the old system? They say, why should we follow the fools? Because people who are following the tradition way of life are considered as fool. So that's why people who follow
but,
the Sirat
but
al Mustaqim,
which
yeah.
which people? Which so who were those people who were saying this thing? Were they disbelievers? Were they hypocrites? Who were saying this verses?
These are hypocrite people. The third group is the hypocrite people. Or you
Okay,
can
so
call it as people who are strayed from the Sirat al Mustaqim. They know the Sirat al Mustaqim, but they are strayed from the Sirat al Mustaqim. And the third group is the people under rot. People under rot are the people from Caucasus Mountain who came and settled in the Iranian plateau, the Aryan settlers, now disguised as Shia, Sufi, Sunni, Wahhabi. These people, they rejected Prophet Muhammad. And if you see Prophet Muhammad, he sent letter of invitation to those group of people, but they rejected it. Persian Empire, they rejected it.
Yes. So Persian Empire has rejected, of course, and then they were brought on knees after the war, right? So when three issues are highlighted and three attributes of qualities of people has been explained, right, in second chapter. Now, what's the way to? So, for example, if you know that you are a hypocrite, okay, if man of an individual does that critical analysis and came to know the way to remove that sickness from your heart is also given.
Yes, yes. Quran has given the solution also, and
Okay,
see, first of all, in Quran, every community has their own qibla. Have you read that verse? Every community has their own qibla.
okay,
Yeah, and chapter 17, verse 17. It's talking about children of Adam, whom God has preferred them and chosen them on land and sea, and preferred them on the rest of mankind, and with preferences. So this group of people is the one who are different from the rest of the world. They have been honored. They have given the dominance over sea and land, and everything started with perfection. Because if you see in historical way, there are two groups of people at the time of Adam timeline. One group is the bloodline of Cain, the first antichrist, who committed the first murder. He was banished from the cradle of civilization. So he migrated to the Siberian side, and that's why the white race, the Aryans, or the Antichrist, the coming of Antichrist, all that is connected with this particular bloodline, Cain bloodline. Then third son of Adam, Set or Shiva or Shish, was appointed, and then God taught him everything in the written form. Chapter 96, verse 1 to 5. And then later on, this third son of Adam gave one subject to other brothers of his, and that's why in Quran chapter 49, verse 13 says that from a single male and female, their children were divided into different Shuba wa Kabai. Shuba means department of work. So this, and then chapter 6.6 clearly says that the civilization before the flood was far more advanced than the current generation. So, and chapter 3, verse 33, 34 says that Adam is the first group of people, which I have given you the history. Second group of people is the Noah flood. From Noah flood, again, chapter 11, verse 48, talks about junior generation. Noah descendants are the junior generation. And in that boat, there are senior generation also, who will enjoy for a while, then a painful torment. So this senior generation are again the Kumri people or Tamil people who built great civilization from Mari, Aram, Elam, Sumerian, Babylonian, Indus Valley, all that right up till Tamil Nadu, Cambodia, and all that. So this is once again they enjoyed a while. Then the prophecies or warning or a painful torment which Quran talks about, it is not for so-called self-declared Muslim. It is for those senior generation whom God who will enjoy for a while. So nothing, this Quran has got nothing to do with outsiders or anything to do with Caucasians. So basically it's a reminder for people who have knowledge, that is senior generation. And then this painful torment after the fight of Mahabharat war, Sri Krishna prophesies about the greater Kali Yuga. And Quran and Bible, Daniel chapter 7 talks about the four beastly regime who will prolong the bad administration. And this bad administration or Kali Yugam started after the fall of Babylonian Empire, when the third group of people who introduced Brahmanism or priestly class in their social structure, like Pope, Maulana, and Brahmins. These are the three groups of priestly class, and they used to give
yes,
salvation. Yeah,
yeah. We agree to that part,
yeah.
Haider bhai.
Now
We
coming to
agree
the
to that
solution, I'm
part,
coming
and
to the
we
solution. First
my
understand,
my
yeah. First
question,
understand,
my
yeah. First solution you want, na. So the solution is
no, no, I
very
don't want
simple.
solution. I I
Yeah.
I asked a simple question is so we are going step by step to understand it more
Yes.
intrinsically.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
when the issues were shared, then the identification of human qualities was declared, then the solution of so the cure is also been given for that sickness. Okay, so I asked if there is a solution of hypocrisy which is mentioned in Quran. uh, do you know any surah verses which
See,
gives a reference?
hypocrisy can only be because initially when you see Prophet Muhammad, what he fought against the hypocrites who supported the Hindu ideology or the Jewish syndicate ideology, and then after the last fight, that is Fateh Makkah, he liberated his Kuladev, because that's why I connect with, because Khalifa system is every community has their own Qibla, and that was the how community center for that particular group of people. So that Khalifa system is what Prophet Muhammad reestablished among the family of Ibrahim. So if you understand that thing, you will have. And now in India is being invaded from past 2000 years, from different invaders. They have their own system like Hinduism, and there is another group of people who are called Dravidians coming out from Mediterranean region. Quran gives and Bible also gives a solution that in chapter 17 verse 104, these people should be removed from the land. That is the only solution. And in 1947
Yeah,
Pakistan
but
was created.
when
Yeah, chapter
when
17 verse
Muhammad,
104.
peace be upon him, okay, so when he started preaching Islam, he never talked about the ownership or khilafat or hukumat, right? In the early
No,
phase of Makkah.
no, 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 no. See, Khilafatship is given by God, not by human being. And if you read Quran, obey Allah, obey Rasul, and the people in authority. And the people in authority, in a tribal system, everything is predestined. There is no kingship or invaders or umpires. So among the family of Ibrahim, rights to do administration as per Quran chapter 2, verse 246 to 252 is with David bloodline. Okay, so after, and these David bloodline, their whole administration center was at Jerusalem, and then their administration center became Mecca, because if Prophet Muhammad wanted, they could have invaded Jerusalem and recaptured that place, but because the Persian, Romans, everyone was there, and to avoid bloodshed, that's why the new administration center was for family of Israel, for the children of Israel, was shifted to Mecca. You're getting the point here, because if you say that old Qibla and the new Qibla, people used to face to Mecca, and uh, pe- people are going to, they are facing Makkah and all that, and then they were facing Jerusalem, and ultimately they shifted to for prayer. Then it is not it's illogical, because Kaaba was constructed way back from Ibrahim timeline. So that is the old Qibla. And so you have to see the angle, because prior to that the first kingship was given to Saul. So prior to that, family in family of Ibrahim, there were no king. There were prophets, but no king.
Yeah, so I'm having an
Yeah.
understanding, and it's quite
Yeah, so
interesting.
you're
So
getting the
what
point now. So
Muhammad,
Kaaba was right from the
what
beginning. So there was no need for, and the first administration, house of administration or capital of family of Ibrahim was Jerusalem. And to avoid bloodshed, the Qibla changed. Means the administration, house of administration changed. So Khalifa system which Shia Sunni are talking
there's
about is
there's
basically baseless.
I know the incidents which were happening are mentioned in Tafsir, and I actually I just need to leave, but I will like to have more discussion on this, either by uh, okay.
Yes, yes. See, Quran has got nothing to do with Shia, Sufi, Sunni, Wahhabi, and whatever these Shia theology and Sunni theology are speaking about has got nothing to do with Islam, because Islam, gate of Islam started from Tamil Nadu, and it got closed by Prophet Muhammad. Anything coming after it is outside the fold of Islam. Yeah. Thank you.